So your friend Sally is telling you about her eating disorder, how when she looks in the mirror, she sees herself as 200 pounds, even though she's only like 95 pounds soaking wet. And you're all like, what? That's crazy. How could you see yourself as so fat when you're so tiny and skinny? And you don't get it. That's because that's body dysmorphia. And that's where you see yourself as different as how you actually look. And I feel like that's something a lot of us secretly deal with, whether we know it or not. Why do I think that? Because you're watching my video, and this is the self-development field. If you're watching me, it's likely you watch other self-development and fitness influencers who are like at the top peak of physical fitness, right? And because I noticed that happening with me a little bit. I go to the gym and I'm like, holy I look like that. What is going on? I'm smooth and I'm small. I look like a freaking toddler. But then all my homies are like, what are you talking about, dude? You're like pretty jacked. You're pretty fit, man. Like, you're up there. And it kind of goes back to that old homage of the day you start lifting is the day you become forever small. And it's kind of bittersweet. As with everything else in life, like once you start on this path, once you have some success, your expectation just grows even larger. And it brings me back, it reminds me of this quote from Phil Heath, 7-time Mr. Olympia. Right after he won Mr. Olympia, he said, I saw myself in these pictures from this photo shoot and I didn't like how I looked. Well, of course you didn't, because you're up there on stage with literally the peak of the iceberg, the top 1% of physically fit people. And even if you're not Mr. Olympia, you're just like a normal person, then you can also have the same feelings, because I looked it up and only 19% of people in the United States actually exercise each day. And that's not even like hard training, weightlifting or anything like that. That's just exercising. And only 2.3% of people worldwide have a gym membership. So chances are, if you're even at the gym and you're not overly obese, then you're probably up there in like the top 5% physical fitness. But yet when you're comparing yourself to these people in the gym and these people with these viral transformation videos, their 1-year transformation, and they look like a fucking Greek god, of course you're gonna feel like shit about yourself. Bro, I've been training for damn near a decade. That's 10 years and this is how I look. I'm not gonna take my shirt off, but maybe I'll put a picture or something right there. Yeah, dude, if anybody should feel like shit, it's me. Kidding, don't anybody feel bad for me. I'm very happy with where I'm at, kinda. So yeah, of course you're gonna feel like shit if all of the content you consume is literally the most physically fit people that have ever been on the planet, ever, and a lot of them are unnaturally enhanced. You know, the people with the great natural transformations, yeah, sometimes they get popular and go viral, but mostly it's the people that are not. They're a little bit assisted, if you know what I'm saying. Then yeah, of course you're not gonna feel good about your own body or how you look, right? And this is sort of like a newer thing. Physical fitness and bodybuilding is a very recent thing, like the past 50, 60 years. I was just watching Seinfeld. You know, that kind of old TV show. It's in like the 90s, and the guys that are like supposedly attractive on there have like the most physiques I've ever seen. Like they're in the gym and they have like these like shitty smooth arms and stuff, but yet they're like the hot guy in the show. And also a lot of them are balding, which obviously nothing wrong with that, but like it just goes to show how much the bar and like how much social construct, what's the word I'm looking for? How unrealistic our perception of attraction has changed over the last like 20 years. But I came to realize that, like, as cliched it is, you really just have to learn to love the process. It's really is the journey. If I just gave you everything you ever wanted right now, you would not be happy. You might think that you would be, but you wouldn't. The law of impermanence guarantees that it won't make you happy, because every external purpose is bound to fail at some point or another. That's why you really just have to condition yourself to enjoy the journey and enjoy the present moment, because you can't enjoy something that hasn't happened yet. You can maybe enjoy it when it happens, but then once it happens, it's the now. So might as well just enjoy the now that is here now. Did that make sense? Did you follow me? So basically my point is that you shouldn't be comparing yourself to the top 1% of people that you see online. Like those are the outliers. Like comparatively to the rest of the world, chances are you are in the upper 10%. And stop thinking that you need to be like an Instagram model or a fitness model influencer to be able to have success with women, because that's not realistic either. Like, do you only find fitness models and influencers attractive? No, you have like normal girls in your day-to-day life that you find attractive, right? Right. So why can't they find you attractive? This is a two-way street. And it's even less important for you, because for guys, attraction is like 1 or 2 at the top of their list for what they're looking for, what initially grabs their attention. For girls, it's like 3 or 4. Like, they want like security, leadership, and other things before attraction. I mean, it's up there, it's in the top 10, but it's not as high as men. So like, give yourself a break, learn to love the journey, because that's all there ever really is.